anyway, that's what it's gonna look like. Alright. It rained like heck all night last night, all day yesterday. It was kind of dry out here now. I just started working on it. GoPro battery's been dead, of course, but I'm trying to use all my used material. This is all used material from my buddy Rob's chicken run that we took down last year. You've seen Rob before in the mechanic videos, working on his Dodge truck and his old military rock crawler Jeep. But what I did first is I used my chainsaw and I cut all the posts level as close as I could get, and then I got some 2x6s, just kind of cut it to fit cut it to fit and then start screwing it on. What I'm doing is using these clamps here, and I'll put it here and clamp it to hold one side, and it is working out so far. I do have to make it 3 rail for the plywood to fit, so it's gonna, the first rail is gonna be on the bottom, second rail is gonna be to the center of the board, 4 feet. It's 4x8 sheets. This is a 12-foot section here, so it's going to be up 4 feet, and then the rest of it I'm going to have to rip some plywood to fit on top. Then I'm going to have to paint it so the plywood lasts. But that's what I got so far. I put one in. Just trying to get at least 1 or 2 sections done today. Well, it's been a couple of days. I ran out of 3-inch screws, but we got some stuff done. Got a lot of the rails in. Now the concrete was high over there on that one, so they kind of came up. I know it wasn't going to be straight across the ground because I didn't level nothing, but I'm gonna have to trim some plywood, make it fit correctly. But yeah, that's got a lot done. I didn't record it because my neighbor John was helping me. And I'm tired of this wind. Pretty windy today. I would accept a mill and some logs to go with it, but I ain't gonna do the logging.
My dad was
that fence ain't on.
My dad was a logger, tree faller.
Now that would be a fun job. It was too windy to hold the camera up, but we got a bunch done. Got all the 3 rails in. But what I gotta do now is put in some uprights in the center of each panel. It'll help with stability, and it's loose down there, but putting the roof on, it'll probably sag it. I gotta cut the tops off, but I'm gonna sandwich them. I'm gonna put one on each side, and then that way I can put a rail, a 2x6 or a 2x4 rail, so they don't push on the plywood and knock it off. Not only that, but each pin has to have a corner cut off, so I gotta have rails so they don't push the plywood out. Then I gotta put another piece in the corner so the piglets have a safe place to go, so mama doesn't lay on them. The IPPs I hear are pretty good moms, and if they hear a pig squeal they jump up, so they won't, I can't say they won't crush them, but they're less likely to. But so I'll cut corners off and possibly hang a heat lamp in here if I have to in the colder weather. But this is permanent, so I'll get it all set up so I can rotate pigs and piglets while they're in here. These I'm just gonna have plywood from the second rail down. This will be open up here so we can hand pigs back and forth. My first gilt is going to be in this one, the first pen, and once she has babies, when it comes time to figuring out what's breed stock and what's feed stock, all the females will be fine, and I'll put the females over here with the mom. That way all I have is the males left, and then I have to pick through them, see which ones are breed stock, and the feed stock will all get clipped. I'll have to castrate all the feed stock male pigs. The females, they can stay intact, and then later on I can figure out which ones of those will be breed stock and feed stock. So hopefully today I can get all these uprights in. I feel so bad today, but need to get all the uprights in, cut them flush with the top, and then I can start on the roof. And then I got to figure out where I'm going to get the plywood to cover the walls. Should be fun. Hopefully the wind doesn't knock this over. The wind's better today, but it's not gone. So we'll see. Let's see if I can do this without getting hurt or ruining anything. Alright, I'm putting the roof on. It's pretty easy. We'll see how much battery lasts. Alright, I switched to my phone again because once again I can't keep the GoPro batteries charged. They charged all night and still they die in like 5-10 minutes, but I got it for the most part in this front secure all the way across. In the back I just put a few screws in to hold it down because I know if I don't, the wind tonight will take the entire roof off. But now you can kind of see what it's going to look like. And this whole thing's out square. For the most part, it's close. But getting the front lined up, holy smokes, that's hard. Having the boards like this, I tried to measure this side and that side and kind of get it the same, but still kind of wavy. And this side, I'm gonna put the gutter that came with it out here, and then I'm gonna use that to fill the pig's water barrels inside. I don't know, during the summer we hardly get any rain, so I don't know how well it's gonna work. I'm still gonna have to use the hose, but I think in the winter time it'll work fine. See if I can get on this ladder. My arm is toast from screwing all these screws in. That's what she looks like. Pretty easy to do the roof. That's probably the easiest part I've done so far. I still gotta take care of some other things. Take the nails out, the chicken wire that was stuck to it, and I'll be ready for some plywood here pretty quick. Actually, I'm ready right now, but my body isn't. Yeah, she's coming along really nice. As soon as I get the plywood and everything back here ready to go, I'll record the next step. It's getting there. Looks pretty dang good. But I'm tuckered for today. I'm gonna go inside. Maybe have a cold snack. Just fed the pigs. But go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Ring the bell. Give you notifications every time I upload a video. Give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment. Anything that you think I could have done different. Anything that could have helped me. But I'm tuckered out for today. Have a good one.